This is the podcast that will make you think, ponder, wonder, and it will improve every area of your life. Or it's just stupid. Here's the Ken and Kitty Podcast.
Kitty, I just found a story for you.
You did?
Yeah, it just came up on my phone. You're gonna love it. But this is the Ken and Kitty Podcast, episode number 5.
Bingo.
Nobody joins me. Hello. Talking to nobody here. 5.
What? 5. Yay. Woo! Is that better?
You can hear them all on our radio station, kenandkitty.com, where it's podcasts and rock and country radio. And producer Jamie over there on the right gets us on our podcast on every podcast outlet that is out there. And so
and
now,
then you can
because
catch
of
them on
that,
the website too.
you can find us on every page of Google because we're on so many podcasts. We're on every page of Google now, which is exciting.
Yes.
But
It
this just came across my phone, Kitty, and I knew you would love it.
Okay.
Train driver in London rescues a puppy from the tracks of the busy London railway line after spotting the tiny dog in the middle of his train driving lesson. He stopped the train for this little puppy.
So did he adopt the puppy? Did he take it home?
I didn't read the whole story. I just read the headline. So I don't know. No, he ate the puppy for dinner.
Shut up. That is terrible.
Because of COVID, he's poor as hell, and he really needed the food.
He's got a job. COVID's over. The pandemic is done.
He said he was training.
What?
He was training for the job. He didn't even have the job yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering, was the puppy training for the job or was the guy training for the job? You know, with the headline, it could have gone either way.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But I knew you'd like that. So
yeah,
she loves as animal. The earth.
I do.
I told you horrible stories about Florida yesterday with the looters. You know, we've got looters in Fort Myers Beach and Fort Myers Beach.
Right.
Almost all the buildings are gone. There's only a couple that are left, and they're building a Jimmy Buffett's place in Margaritaville down there. But there's still no electricity for a lot of people, and there's no security cameras. And now the newest thing in the news today in Florida, in Fort Myers Beach, is that the porta-johns have become a glaring issue because they are backed up and too gross to use because no one is emptying them. They brought them down for the workers. Then we had the hurricane and COVID, and none of the porta-johns have been emptied. So you can't even go near them. They stink that bad.
Can't they hire somebody?
I suppose the city is trying, but nobody's done it. So
backed up. Yeah, it seems it's all backed up. That was a big
story in the news today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Florida's getting worse. In Arcadia. What? Sorry, I got some guys here working on.
I was like, what is that noise? I couldn't figure it out. That's all good.
We're doing heavy lifting over here. We're drilling.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes. We drill.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Kitty?
I was just going to, I don't know. I forgot now.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Arcadia, Florida, they found a thing. It looks like some kind of planter or some kind of decorative ornament. Or if you lift the lid, it looks like it could be an urn. And the cops just found it in Arcadia. So they're saying if you're missing a dead body, get in touch with the Arcadia Police Department. They may have your urn.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So
who's missing an urn? Can't you just put isn't there a lost and found they have?
I guess. Do the cops run a lost and found?
Well, they should.
I guess
maybe they do. I don't know. Do they have a criminal lost and found? Maybe they have one for the criminals, one for the visitors. I don't know. They might have everybody has a lost and found, right?
Would you be implicated because there really is a dead body? Would you be implicated? Are they going to ask you questions? Go in and claim the urn? Who was that?
I would offer to interrogate everybody.
You would?
Yeah, I'm really good at interrogating.
Okay.
I have tools. Special tools.
I see. You're like Dexter, huh?
She can interrogate. Yeah. I can tell.
Exactly.
Before you move to Kansas, what's happening in PA today?
Well, you know what? As I'm driving to and from work in the morning, I see all these poor little animals that are hit on the road. And I would like to suggest to our government, I might even drive to Harrisburg for this, that we just start putting metal poles and chicken wire on the outside of every road so that we don't keep hitting animals, because it's not fair for them. They have no safe crossing. It isn't like they know that cars are coming. So I really do believe that
there's
every
those yellow
roadway,
signs. It says no crossing here.
they can't read, Ken. They don't have schools.
Well, maybe
They
you
don't-
need to build some schools for them.
No. I just think that we need to just basically chicken wire every freaking road in the United States so that we stop hitting animals, because it's just not fair to them.
Who's gonna pay for it?
Let me see. Well, if they stop sending our taxes to everybody else, our money, then we could afford it.
I see. All right. Let's not get
Okay.
political.
Plus, I think I'm going to make an anti-skunk. I'm going to start breeding them.
What is an anti-skunk?
It's instead of being black with a white stripe, it's going to be white with a black stripe, and instead of spraying stinky stuff, it's going to spray perfume.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know, but I'm not a rocket scientist, but I can play one on the radio. So I'm thinking,
Mother
You're gonna
Earth.
make skunks the opposite.
And they
well,
make
yeah, I mean,
schools for
wouldn't
animals.
you like to have it? Wouldn't want an anti-skunk? You wouldn't have to buy perfume anymore.
Right. Yeah. Okay. You're
Yeah.
onto something there. That's you should go on one of those TV shows where the investors decide
Shark
they're gonna.
Tank.
Yeah, Shark Tank. That's it.
You
should
know
go
what?
on
Mr.
Shark Tank.
Wonderful's an idiot. He'll probably just give me a hard time and tell me that I'm
He is an
stupid.
idiot. Yeah, but you'd give it right back to him. I'd love to see you really drive into the Mr. Wonderful, that guy.
I'm
I
going to
know.
make skunks opposite. I need $1 million.
Yeah, you're going to anti-skunk the skunks. No,
Remove.
we don't do romance. We're just,
Or
what?
vacations, do you? We're not.
Well, yeah, vacations. I'm too busy working all the time. I'm too
And we
poor
always-
to take a vacation. So
We worked in radio. Didn't you used to
Exactly.
take nice vacations, Ken?
I want to go to those huts over the water in is it Fiji that you
Yeah, I
see in
think it is.
magazines? Those
Yeah.
huts with a pool. Inside the hut, there's a pool, like
Those
right in
are-
the center of your room, and then outside you're in the water. You're in either the Gulf of Mexico or the Atlantic Ocean. You know what I'm talking about? Those huts.
Yes.
There's a balcony out to a hut. No, you don't know what I'm talking about, Kitty? You haven't seen it in airplane magazines or whatever?
What's an airplane magazine?
I think it's in Fiji. I want to go.
I think it
there.
is Fiji, Ken. I think it is
I don't
Fiji.
know. I suck at geography and math. Ask me about science and English, and I'm good. But go ahead. So yeah,
Oh, no, that's a dream vacation of mine.
Yeah,
and
that
not gonna
sounds
have
great.
I'm not going to have a relationship with a plant, just so you know. That is off the table since the day you brought it up.
Oh, all right, Kitty. Yeah, that's not going to
Well,
work.
I tried. Like I said, a plant will never break your heart. Never.
Yeah.
So you're lost, dude. You're lost.
Neither will Chips
I
Ahoy cookies. It won't break my heart.
Chips Ahoy cookies are amazing.
Uh-uh.
I want to do. I was on a couple of cruises, thankfully, that I loved, but I want to go to Scotland, or
That'd be cool.
somewhere somewhere where they have a really awesome accent and they all sound like Braveheart and drink a lot and party a lot and look like the Vikings on Brave and
Oh my
this whole
gosh, the
picture in my head.
Vikings.
yeah, dancing and drinking and having fun and yeah, it looks like a fun place. I think it would be fun. And I used to want to go to Amsterdam all the time.
Mhm. Yes, we all want to go to Amsterdam.
No, I don't want to go to Amsterdam. There's
I
too
don't
much
need to
spinning going on. Yeah, I did.
You
What?
did a story last season about the hookers are mad that the tourists are coming in and going to the red light district and they're leaving their trash at the hooker's house. And I said, who's bringing a McDonald's bag when you're going to a hooker's house?
Well, I'm sorry, but after a good session, you get hungry. You can't expect those women to feed you on top of everything else they've just done for you.
Oh, okay, so you
What
have to
the
carry
hell?
the pizza
I mean-
box out when you're done.
Dude, it's bad enough that you have to go there to get laid. Now you want them to cook for you too? Are you insane?
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
Ken
I mean,
didn't
they
say
have
anything.
one talent, Ken. One talent. One thing. They got one job. And
Can't
it's
leave
not
any
cooking.
wrappers behind. No wrappers, no PDs. I am with Ken though. Like, honestly, I've never hired a prostitute, but if I were to hire a prostitute, my return on investment, I don't think I want to spend 150 an hour or whatever it is when I could spend $5 at McDonald's on a day I'm free. Like Ken's saying, why would I waste my 30 minutes with this? You know what I'm saying? Eating my food.
Sure.
Right?
That-
Don't I
yeah,
want to get to the date?
Well,
Don't I want to get
you know-
to the nitty gritty?
But I'm sorry, but some guys like to eat and be eaten at the same time. Yeah.
what?
It's like
What the-
smoking while, you're being serviced.
What?
Some people are multitasking. They're hungry and they need to get laid. So I mean,
It's not true.
A poll around the room.
Do you know somebody who does that?
No.
Kitty, do you know somebody that eats while they're having?
Does somebody have a Big Mac behind your head, taking a bite every
He gives her a smack on the ass and he takes
No.
a bite of the Big Mac and
He
he's like,
doesn't
I
like
am
Big
loving
Mac.
it.
He likes double quarter pounders with cheese.
That's what you like.
I'm loving it. That was a great line, Jamie. I'm loving it.
Actually, it's a Whopper because it takes two hands.
Atta girl.
Come
Yeah,
on.
girl.
Exactly.
No.
He may be younger than me, but he's definitely not small.
Does he take male enhancement pills? Is my next
No.
question. Okay.
No, he doesn't have to. If he does, you know what? He's going to have to find another person to service him.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, they've been recalled. These capsules called the Prime Zen Black 6000. They found two. They tainted with two unapproved drugs. The Prime Zen Blacks. They have sildenafil, which is Viagra, the generic for Viagra. So I don't know why that's a problem. But then tadalafil, and both are unapproved, and safety has not been established with these pills. So the FDA wants them pulled from the shelves, and they say if you've got diabetes or high blood pressure, it makes it worse, and it could kill you. These male enhancement pills. So
Well, so could sex, but you know what? You take your chances.
Right. You're like, is it the pill or is it the sex?
Yeah.
It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Like, is it the pill or the sex that could be?
which
cause
begs
the
a
heart
question, Kitty. How many men have you killed that way?
Not enough, apparently. You're still all over the place.
attack? Allegedly, you're killed.
Oh, they're making a lot of noise over here. Sorry.
Oh no, of course. Kitty, I still want to know like who's eating while they're making hot monkey love. I'm just still.
You got to name names in the next episode.
Yeah, you know what? I've lived next door to people, and there were sounds coming from those apartments that I can't even begin to describe.
This has been Ken and Kitty's podcast, episode number 5.
Hey!
Thank you so much for listening. I know.
You hear that?
Mike, they're drilling.
I saw Ken. He was twitching. He's like, you and me are like, free spirit. Ken's like,
The Ken and Kitty podcast also streams on kenandkitty.com. kenandkitty.com.